What if your eternal address was assigned 4,000 years ago? In Part 1, we discovered the New Jerusalem isn't just a place, it's a people, the Segula. In Part 2, we traced the Bethel revelation, how the corrupted house of God must burn so the true house can descend. Now we reach the architectural blueprint itself. 12 tribes, 12 gates, and a pattern so precise that wilderness camp arrangement becomes eternal city structure. Your tribe determines your gate. But here's what the statistics revealed. Your gate doesn't guarantee your entry. Numbers chapter 2, one of the most overlooked chapters in Scripture. HWH gives Moses precise instructions for how the 12 tribes must arrange themselves around the tabernacle. Every man of the children of Israel shall encamp by his own standard, with the ensign of their father's house. Far off about the tabernacle of the congregation shall they encamp. The east gets assigned first, the place of honor, the direction of sunrise. Judah takes the lead position, with Issachar and Zebulun alongside. 186,400 men facing the rising sun. The south, Reuben, Simeon, Gad. The west, Ephraim, Manasseh, Benjamin, the house of Joseph. The north, Dan, Asher, Naphtali. This isn't random logistics. This is prophetic architecture. Every tribe has an assigned position. Every position faces the dwelling place of God. And when they march in formation. Judah leading from the east. Now jump to Revelation chapter 21. John sees the New Jerusalem descending. And what does he describe? It had a great high wall with 12 gates, and at the gates 12 angels. And on the gates the names of the 12 tribes of the sons of Israel were inscribed. On the east 3 gates, on the north 3 gates, on the south 3 gates, and on the west 3 gates. Did you catch that? 12 gates, named for 12 tribes, positioned in 4 directions, 3 gates per side. The same pattern, the same structure. Camp becomes city. What Moses established in the wilderness, John sees in eternity. Ezekiel saw it too. Chapter 48 names the specific gates. The blueprint was always the same. Wilderness, temple, eternity. But one gate matters more than the others, the eastern gate. In the wilderness, Judah's camp faced east. In the temple, the main entrance faced east. And in Ezekiel's vision of the future temple, this gate shall be shut, it shall not be opened, and no man shall enter in by it. Because YHWH, the God of Israel, has entered in by it. Therefore it shall be shut. The eastern gate is reserved for the king. When Messiah entered Jerusalem on that donkey, which direction did he come from? The Mount of Olives, east of the city. When he returns in glory, which direction does Zechariah say he'll stand? The Mount of Olives, the east. Even the resurrection carries eastern significance. The sun rises in the east. The sun rises from the east. This is why Judah, whose name means praise, guards the eastern position. The king enters through praise. Now here's where Amos 5:6 becomes devastating. Seek YHWH, and you shall live, lest he break out like fire in the house of Joseph and devour it, and there be none to quench it in Bethel. The house of Joseph. That's Ephraim and Manasseh, the western tribes. They occupied the position directly. Opposite the eastern gate, opposite where the king enters, opposite the sunrise. Amos warns that fire will consume them, and no one will quench it. Why? Because tribal position doesn't equal tribal privilege. The western tribes presumed on their election. They had position but not pursuit, assignment but not seeking. Election plus, seeking plus, refinement, CD, Dri, ED, Segula. So here's the synthesis from our 6 draws and 252 verses. Your tribe determines your gate, which entrance you approach. But your seeking determines your entry, whether you pass through. The 144,000 in Revelation chapter 7, sealed from every tribe, 12,000 from each. The gates remain tribal, but the sealing requires more than tribal membership. Notice something strange in that list? Dan is missing. replaced by Manasseh. One of the 12 original tribes, the northern rear guard, doesn't appear among the sealed. Scholars have debated why for centuries, but the pattern suggests tribal assignment can be forfeited. Gates have names, but names can be blotted out. This brings us back to the Book of Life. Revelation 21:27 tells us who enters the New Jerusalem, and there shall in no wise enter into it anything that defiles, neither whatsoever works abomination or makes a lie, but only those who are written in the Lamb's Book of Life. The names were written before foundation, but the writing activates through seeking. Daniel's name was written. He sought 3 times daily despite the death decree. His gate was Judah, the tribe of praise, the eastern position, and he entered. The house of Joseph had names written too, but Amos warned them. Fire approaches. Seek WH and live. So the question becomes personal. If the 12 gates bear the names of Israel's 12 tribes, what about those of us from the nations? Gentiles grafted in? Paul answered that in Romans 11. We're grafted into the olive tree, adopted into the commonwealth of Israel. Your gate may be through Judah, the tribe of praise, the way of worship. Your gate may be through Joseph, the way of suffering that leads to exaltation. Your gate may be through Benjamin, the smallest tribe that produced the apostle to the Gentiles. The gate is open. The Lamb stands ready. The only question is, will you seek? 3 videos, 6 draws, 252 verses, and a pattern that cannot be coincidence. The Segula, YHWH's treasured possession, aren't just entering a city, they are the city, living stones fitted into eternal architecture, each one assigned a position, each one activated through seeking. And the Spirit and the bride say, Come, and let him that hears say, Come, and let him that is athirst come, and whosoever will, let him take the water of life freely. The gates are named, the book is written, the invitation stands. Come. If this series has opened something in you, subscribe to the Royal Levitical Priesthood channel. Share it with someone who needs to know their gate is waiting. I'm Dallas James. Until next time, seek YHWH. Find your gate. Enter the city.